Hello and welcome to Default Thoughts. Last week we talked about where we find our worth, and we talked about how our worth cannot be quantifiable by any modern currency out today, but it's based on the fact that God's willing to pay the ultimate price for us. The famous verse John 3:16, says, "For God so loved the world." He doesn't just say God so loved the Christians, or God loved the conservatives, God so loved, the Republicans or whatever. He said God so loved the world. That encompasses everyone in it. So God so loved the world that He gave His Son, that priceless gift, that priceless thing that gives us our value and our worth in His eyes. And so that kind of leads me to this week's question, which is, what if we were able to love one another just as God loves us? Whether you were, black or white, straight or gay, Christian, atheist, whatever differences we may have, what if we're able to just love one another equally, without discrimination, without, any type of racism or sexism or anything like that? We're just able to truly and genuinely just love and care. How would that fundamentally change the world? When Jesus was here, He lived a life of unconditional love, and He called for all of us to live that same life that He lived when He was here on earth. But one of my favorite verses in the Bible is John 13, verse 34 and 35. And it says this: "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you." And just a side note here, the verse that he's quoting or referencing to is one that says, "Love each other as you love yourself." But Christ is saying, you know what? Some people just don't know how to love themselves. They don't know what that looks like. So I'm going to change the standard, and I'm going to make you love others as I have loved you. So that even if you don't know what love is, you can look at my life and see what it truly means to love. And the life that Christ lived was a sacrificial, indiscriminate life of unconditional love. And that's the same life that He's bidding us to live. Verse 35, and it says, "By this shall all men know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." So being a disciple doesn't mean you go to church every week, doesn't mean you pay your tithes every week, doesn't mean you go out and do mission work, it doesn't mean that you go out and do charity or whatever. Being a true disciple is completely contingent upon love. Do you truly love others? Do you truly love those who may not even love you, those who hate you, reject you, look down upon you? Can you still show love for them? And we see that that's what it means to truly be a follower, a disciple of Christ. So my challenge and my question for you today is, can you truly love everybody as Christ truly loves us, despite our rejection and our downfalls? Think on these things.